And I think I'm live. Good morning, eBay. No, not good morning, eBay. Good God. Good morning, YouTube. 3 words in. 3 words in. Good morning, YouTube. It's, what day is it, buddy? It's Thursday, the 21st of December. Buddy doesn't know. Thursday, the 21st of December. And I thought I'd better do a bit of a sales update since I haven't done one for 3 weeks. Sorry about that. Been a bit slack. No excuses. So, I'm going to show you 20 of my recent sales if I can remember how to do the whole screen sharing thing. Could be fun, could be an absolute disaster. We'll find out. Bear with. Bear with. Still bearing? Are you still bearing with? Screen share here. Look, press buttons. You can't see the buttons. I wish you guys could see the buttons. Then go here and away we go. Oh, I forgot to scroll any of them down. There's going to be a lot of scrolling down on this. Okay, so first up, it's Buddy's boots. I bought these for Buddy just as a joke. I knew that he was never going to wear them out for walks. I also knew that it would wind my son up to even consider the idea of putting them on. But we bought them at the car boot sale. They were £1, and I knew that I'd be able to sell them again afterwards. We put them on Buddy. He walked around like a puppet on really short strings. Every time he moved a foot, the foot went up above his ears, back feet, front feet, all of it. It was hilarious. It was the funniest thing we've ever seen. But he obviously didn't like them, so we took them off him after a few minutes. After just a couple of minutes of tormenting the poor beast, we took them off him, put them on eBay, and they sold for £5.99 within a couple of days. So some other poor soul is suffering this now. Sorry, little dog, whoever you are. Next up, then, is my Antique World Map 5,000 piece Ravensburger jigsaw. I bought this in the charity shop for £2.99. It's been listed for a while. The box was open, but the contents inside, in the bag inside, was new and sealed, and it sold for £39.99 with free postage. I think it cost me about £4.16 or something to post it. So yeah, quite pleased with that one. There is money in some jigsaws, not in all of them. The next one is the Hobbes camel skirt, and I've included this because it was one of the items that I sold as part of my challenge with Caroline. We're doing Grow Your £10 challenge, and this is one of the items that sold for that. I didn't get £29.99 despite what you're seeing on the screen. I took an offer of £20, and the reason I took the offer that was lower than I would normally accept was because it was a challenge item. I wanted to keep it moving, get some more money in to buy some more goodies. I think Caroline's still beating me though. Next up, if we'll load. No, Christmas jumper. Now, I bought 3 of these back in the summer. I bought 3 for £5 from a car boot seller. I sold all 3 within the week. It took me ages to list them. I was so slow about listing them. I thought I might have left it too late because I didn't list them until kind of like last week of November, and I thought, have I left it a bit late for Christmas jumpers? But no, they all sold within a week. This was the first one, and then there were 2 reindeer ones as well. This one sold for £12.99, and the reindeer ones went for £10 each. So pleased with those. Christmas jumpers always a good one, especially since there's so many Christmas jumper days now that people have at work and things like that. I bought this skirt while I was with Caroline. I think in Taunton, may have been Bridgewater, may have been Newton Abbot. I can't remember. Caroline might remember, but I know I was with her because I ummed. I think it was Newton Abbot. I think it was when I went down to stay with Caroline. I ummed about whether to buy it because I thought it was ugly, but it was brand new with tags. It was pure new wool, and it sold quite quickly actually after listing for £16.99. I think I paid £3.99 for it. I wouldn't swear to it without checking back through my records. And the next one, it's a Villeroy and Bosch New Wave Café Pantaval. I'm probably pronouncing that horribly wrong. Cafe au lait cup. Not really big, really very big. It was very pretty, lovely parrot design, but it's only maybe 3 inches tall, so not a very large cup. And I put it on at £19.99 just because there weren't any others in the UK for sale. There were 1 or 2 in the States, but there were no others in the UK. So I thought I'll stick it on £19.99 with best offer, and it sold for £19.99. And miracle of miracles, it got there in one piece. Whatever next? Whatever next is my hub. I put this in purely for entertainment purposes. As you guys know, I've had no end of issues with my internet. When I tried to live stream, it's been buffering, it's been dreadful. I finally got around to phoning Virgin Media and saying, look, this just isn't good enough. The service you're providing me is useless. They said that they thought it might be that my modem was so very, very old. And in fairness, we have had it a long time. So they sent me out a new one. And I said to them, did they need me to return the old one? And they said, no, that's not equipment that we need back. You can just dispose of it. So I disposed of it on eBay for £10.99. It sold very quickly. And I can only hope that whoever I sold it to that it works better for them than it did for me, because it does work, it does provide internet, but my speed was very slow. In fairness, I have also upped my speed, so I can't tell you whether it certainly isn't a faulty item. I haven't sold a faulty item. I sold this Littlest Pet Shop job lot bundle for, I took an offer of £75. This came from the charity shop a few months ago. It was a big, massive job lot. This is only one of the pictures. It goes on and on and on, and then all the little animals there as well. And in fairness, the animals are probably what made it sell. Certainly these little cats at the front here, where's that gone? These little cats here, I believe, the little Siamese cats here, I believe these ones here have a little bit more value. That's why I put them at the front of the picture. If you can be bothered to do the research and sell these things properly, there's huge amounts of money in them. If you are a lazy mare like myself, there's still 75 quid. I paid less than £20 for the whole lot, so 75 quid I was quite happy with. So you can be lazy and still make money. This was a bit of a sad story. This was another one of my challenge items with Caroline. I paid £2.50 for these from the car boot sale. They were in beautiful unread condition. I listed them as unread, immaculate condition, immaculate unread condition. There were 2 scuff marks on the reverse of the slipcase, which I mentioned and put in the pictures. And they were in beautiful condition until Hermes dropped them en route. They've managed to dent one of the corners here. And all of this gold leaf across the bottom here, all of this is now missing, where it's just been jarred off, where they've dented it so bad. I don't even know how they managed it. They were sold to an older gentleman. He wanted them for a gift. He phoned me up, which was an entertaining conversation. We agreed that he would send them back. He sent them back, and I have been able to relist them because the books themselves are okay. It's just this gold leaf. They're now not as immaculate as they were. They're not the beautiful set that they once were. The slipcase now has a crack in it, and the gold leaf is missing off the bottom. So I've relisted them at a lower price, and it's meant that I'm now £50 behind in my challenge with Caroline. Damn it. Now, Caroline, again, is going to crop up in this video yet again. This is the Max Mara coat that she spotted in a charity shop in Bridgewater a few weeks ago and let me buy. She said that she couldn't be bothered to carry it, but in all honesty, I think she just took pity on me and thought, Carla can have that one. So I paid £15 for this. I absolutely leapt on it when she showed me it. I was delighted that she didn't snap it up herself. She did have several bags already to carry, and she said she didn't want to carry any more, and that may have been it, or it may just have been that she was being very, very sweet and giving me the chance to buy it. I sold it. I took an offer of £85 and sold it within about 12 days, I think. So absolutely delighted with that. £85, paid £15. I'm not sure if I already said that. Paid £15 and sold it for £85. It was a beautiful coat. It's very heavy. That's why Caroline didn't want to carry it around. And soup mugs, just for the entertainment value. I picked these up from the charity shop. They were £2.99, brand new in their box. And I picked them up because I will only now buy them if they're boxed. I think there's still some resale value in soup mugs, but not really in the individual ones anymore. And I sold these for £12.99 plus postage. My Roald Dahl audiobook collection that I picked up from the car boot sale went within 2 days. I paid £1.99 for this, I think. No, £2. £2. People don't charge you £1.99 at the car boot sale, do they? £2, I think. Might have been £1, but I'm fairly sure it was £2. And it sold for £20. And that, like I say, within a couple of days of listing. In lovely condition, completely unplayed. When I say unplayed, inside the case, you've got these... The discs are in these little plastic sleeves, and you could tell they hadn't been out of the sleeves because some of the sleeves were kind of stuck around them a bit. I can't really describe it, but they're literally in brand new condition. And my wrestling figures sold. You may remember I bought a wrestling ring along with a referee and these figures. I paid £8 for the lot. The ring went for about £20, the referee went for £15, and the wrestlers went for £25. So not a bad return on my £8, and huge thanks to Steve Green of the Steve Green Adventure for all of his help with identifying these guys. In the end, I job lotted them because, again, I'm lazy. I'm just lazy. There's no excuse for it. This Filofax red Finsbury grained leather personal organiser came from the car boot sale, I believe. I think it cost either 50p or a pound, and it sold for £22.99 within a couple of days of listing. The Finsbury is quite a nice one. It's quite sought after. On the same day that I bought the Max Mara coat when I was with Caroline, I also bought this Long Tall Sally Plum coat. This is a really nice coat. It sold very, very quickly. I paid £9 from the charity shop. It sold for £39.99 plus the postage, and that prompted me to buy another one, which is now languishing in the loft because I've paid £20 for a black one that's cashmere. I'm hoping that will sell soon. And I sold another thimble mat. These are such good sellers. You very rarely see them anymore, but if I do see them, I snap them up. And because the charity shops don't really see them as particularly interesting, they usually sell them for about 99p. So this one indeed was 99p. I had two the same, sold one a few weeks ago, and then I sold this one a couple of weeks later for £13.99 with postage. This Yumi dress was part of my challenge with Caroline. I did not sell this Yumi dress for £29.99. I believe I took an offer. Oh, I can't seem to check my spreadsheet now. Don't know what I've done there. But yeah, I believe I took an offer of 24, maybe 26.51. I know I didn't get £29.99. It was a beautiful dress and it was brand new with its tags, really pretty. So yeah, that was a nice little sale. I paid. I don't know what I paid. And without really looking at the spreadsheet, I can't tell you. Not very much. I remember it was quite cheap. This vintage ready cut twilight latch hook wool. This is ready cut wool that you make a rug out of. You if you're doing a hook. Oh my God, I can't speak. If you're doing a wool. Talk amongst yourselves. Good God. If you are making a hooked rug, you buy this pre-cut wool. They are little strips of wool, little threads of wool, and it saves you cutting them all to the same length yourself. And I sold these. I took an offer of £15. I paid £1. I took an offer of £15 plus postage. Oh my goodness, what a shambles. Finally sold this little monster. Eternal bow is very collectible. This was massively popular in the late 80s and early 90s. You could have an entire kitchen done in eternal bow if you wanted to. And so when I saw this, food warmers sell reasonably well anyway. When I saw an eternal bow, and I thought, oh, that's definitely a good sell. It's hung around for months. It's only sold now because Caroline said to me, have you still got your food warmer? I said the immortal words, yes, I don't think that's ever going to sell, and it sold the next day. £8.99 plus post. I've included this because I found this in the loft when we were clearing out the loft for me to move my eBay stuff into it. This turned up in the loft. It must have been a Christmas present for one of my children, probably my son, a couple of years ago. It's never been out of the box. He's never played it, and I sold it for. I didn't get £19.99. I sold it for £15 plus postage. That's going to the parcel shop in a minute, and that's the last one. So I should now go back to here and stop screen sharing, and it should be me again, I think. There we go, it's me again. So, you have to excuse my fringe, by the way. I had my fringe cut yesterday. It's not settled down yet. It will do. Fringes tend to settle down after a couple of days, but in the meantime, I look a bit like that bloke out of Dumb and Dumber, who has the fringe that goes up there. Yeah, so, excuse the fringe. Excuse the shambles halfway through when I forgot what I was saying and couldn't manage the word rug hook. Couldn't manage the words rug and wool and hook. Can't manage them now either. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's, as I said, it's now the 21st of December, so it's about time that I said to you guys, I hope you have a lovely Christmas. I hope you all have a lovely festive season, no matter what, no matter whether you celebrate or not. I hope you have a nice time over the next week or so. And thank you for watching, and I will speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.